We're now in segment number 27 of our Halloween special, and it's time for Jeopardy Team Tournament for the Game Boy. Let's see how we do as we do our last Jeopardy game for the Game Boy as part of this Halloween special. Let's play. Taking on Mike in this game, and let's play. And here are the categories. We have Russia, Ship Talk, for the kids, synonyms, tunes for tots, periodic table. For the kids 100. Name of Kid Detective Brown or a compendium of knowledge. What is encyclopedia? For the kids for 2. No one in his neighborhood calls him Fred. Who is Mr. Rogers? For the kids 300. No, Monroe Leaf's beast who'd rather smell the flowers than fight. Who is Ferdinand? For the kids 400. The first thing the old lady swallowed in the famous rhyme. What is a fly? And for the kids for 500. You meet chuds, gussets, and gherkins in his book, If I Ran the Zoo. Who is Dr. Seuss? Look at all this money we're racking up. Alright, let's look at the categories one more time. I'll periodic table for 100, please. The lanthanoid series and the actinoid series make up this group of elements. Lanthanoid series and the actinoid series. Rare earths. Rare earths. Alright. The best known river in Russia is also the longest river in Europe. What is the Volga? Russia 200. The grassy, treeless plains of Russia. The steppes. Alright. Before the 1917 revolution, this was the title of the Russian ruler. What is Tsar? Russia 400. The treeless plains of the Russian Arctic. The tundra. Oh, okay. Back in 1700. The capital of Russia. What is Moscow? There we go. $2,400 right now. I'd like to have a periodic table for 200. The lightweight gas that is safer to use in balloons than hydrogen. What is helium? Periodic table for 300. The liquid-like metal that is often used for thermometers. What is mercury? Periodic table for 4. $2,900 right now in cash. Elements with the atomic numbers 57 through 71 are part of what series? The lanthanide series. Ship Talk 500. The left side of the ship when looking at the bow. Port. Alright. The right side of the ship when looking at the bow. What is starboard? Ship Talk for 200. The brain of a ship from which the captain gives orders. The bridge. Oh, okay. Ship Talk for 3. Dilly double. I don't feel too comfortable with this category, so I'm going to wager nothing. The center of a ship from bow to stern. What is the deck? Well, I didn't wager anything, so that's okay. It's the center line, so I don't lose anything for it. Let's stay at $3,000. Ship Talk 400. The platform extending from one side of a ship to the other. The deck. Now's the time for the deck. Chips for Tots 100. In The Farmer in the Dell, this stands alone. What is the cheese? Choose for toss for 200. Let's see, pile up the cash. Song title that follows the third flies in the buttermilk shoe fly shoe. What is Skip to My Lou? Choose for toss for 3. There's Tiger. In Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, he follows Comet in the roster of Santa's deer. Who is Cupid? Choose for toss 400. Disney film in which A Very Merry Unbirthday was celebrated. What is Alice in Wonderland? Choose for toss 500. Putting an old silk hat on him made him come alive. Who is Frosty the Snowman? Alright. Periodic table 500. Elements with the atomic numbers 89 through 103 are part of what series? Part of the actinide series. 100. A place where people go for recreation, especially for a vacation. What is a resort? $200. A building material that hardens and holds bricks or stones together. Mortar, that's right. A person who writes poetry. Was a poet. $400. A hard problem, a mystery, a picture with many pieces. What's a puzzle? Last clue. A written note showing that something has been received. What is a receipt? Alright. $5,800. Mike is $1,700, so let's play. play Double Jeopardy. And let's see where he starts. Synonyms 200. Contagious disease that results in fever and red spots on the skin. One is chickenpox. Oh, it's the other one. It's the measles. A vision seen during sleep. What is a dream? Synonyms 400. An award that often might be won for bowling, golf, swimming, etc. What is a medal? Oh, boo. That might be one for bowling, golf, swimming, etc. Oh, okay. I got it now. I think I know it. I think it's a trophy. Trophy, yeah. Synonym 600. One who has completed school. What is a graduate? There we go. Synonyms 800. A pain in the ear. What is an earache? There we go. 7,600 now. We have 5 different categories. Let's take a look and see what they are. They are water, Middle East, world people, computer terms, and U.S. museums. The smallest piece of computer information is it a byte? Bit. Bit. Okay. A group of 8 bits. It's a byte this time. Daily double. I'm wagering nothing. A group of 4 bits. A nibble. Oh well. I didn't lose anything. Computer terms 800. The most common computer input device. Keyboard, okay. Alright. How about water 200? Most of the water damage is done by this part of a large coastal storm? Storm surge. Oh, okay. Small lake formed when a bend in a river is cut off from the river. It's an oxbow lake. Oh, okay. Movement of water parallel to a shoreline. Longshore current. The empire out of which came the modern country of Iran. What is the Persian Empire? Computer terms 1000. The other daily double. I'm once again wagering nothing. Special ink used to write check numbers on checks so computers can read them. I found all the daily doubles but didn't wager anything on any of them. Magnetic ink is the correct answer. Country just to the west of Iran and north of Saudi Arabia. What is Iraq? These ancient people invented cuneiform writing. The Sumerians. Alright. In ancient times, the Tigris and Euphrates rivers flowed through this land. Wrong. Mesopotamia. Oh, okay. Stream formed by the melting of ice as a valley glacier moves. Meltwater. Buildings where Muslims pray and worship. What is a mosque? There we go. $9,200. Sediment deposited by rivers of glacial meltwater in a fan-shaped area ahead of a terminal moraine. An outwash plain. Members of a Christian group in Egypt that resisted adopting Arab ways. The Copts. Wandering Arab herders. What are meanders? Who are meanders? That is incorrect. Oh, I'm starting to slip here. The Bedouin. People who wanted to establish a Jewish homeland in the Middle East. The Zionists. The ancient language of the Asian Indians. Sanskrit. Descendants of the first inhabitants of New Zealand. The Maori. I wanted to say that, but I wasn't 100% sure. Let's keep going. In 1992, fans beamed up to the Smithsonian's Air and Space Museum exhibit devoted to this series. What is Star Trek? $400. A Philadelphia museum has the largest display of this French sculptor's works outside of Paris. Who is Auguste Rodin? Harper's Ferry, West Virginia has a wax museum devoted to this famed abolitionist. Who is John Brown? $800. Now 5 figures at $10,000. The Tennessee State Museum has this 7 president's inaugural hat. Who is... Oh gosh. Who is Andrew Johnson? The other one... I always get this clue wrong. Andrew Jackson. Last clue. Picasso's Guernica, now in Madrid, hung in this U.S. museum from 1939 to 1981. What is the Museum of Modern Art? That's going to put me at $10,200. There we go. Mike at 6,100. There we go. Final Jeopardy. Category is Geography. 23.5 degrees south latitude. That is correct. So I'm gonna win by so I'm gonna win with $12,201. And I've won the game. And I'll see you all for that next segment right after this. Don't go away. We'll be right back.